Hi there guys, FS Gojo Mental and we back again. Yes sir. If you can make $500 a day in a month, that is more than $15,500. That is what more than 90% of people actually make. In this video, we are going to give you guys a step-by-step process on how to make $500 a day from trading. Exactly guys, success lies in making a solid plan and sticking to it. Craft your strategy and set your goals. Navigate the market with discipline. Consistency is the key to win in the world of Forex trading. Success comes to those who have the power to win over the snooze button, guys. Meaning that you need to have the passion to wake up every single day. Don't wake up with regrets of what you could have accomplished yesterday, guys. Wake up while thinking about what you can achieve today. If you don't wake up right now with your full might, you will never be able to achieve the dream that you've always wanted, especially the dream that you've always had in your mind. And just like that, guys, make sure you watch the video up until the end. Let's go.
A fucking goat outside.
It's just a goat.
No, it's a fucking goat.
Hi there guys, FS Gojo Mental. I hope you guys are all good. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make $500 a day, and not only that, I'm going to show you guys how to do all of that from scratch. I'm going to show you guys the whole process, how to open your account, how to trade, how to analyze, and eventually how to get to a point whereby you're able to make $500 a day, and show you guys how to actually do it. Just last year guys, we were able to turn $1,000 into $23,000 or even more. I'm also going to put the proof for you guys to see as well. And from there, a lot of you guys asked us which broker we used. We did that using one of the most trusted brokers, and that is Exness. And not only just that, since 2024 even started, we've made more than 1.3 million. But it's not even about that guys. Today it's all about you. We are here to help you know how to do the same thing. And when you're done with this video, you're gonna be making $500 a day, and that is my promise to you. Now, without any further waste of time guys, let's jump into it. First things first, I want to start with how to open your account so that you can start trading. We've been using Exness for the longest time right now because it's regulated in multiple countries and currently one of the biggest in the market with the most money, so you never had to worry about Exness not paying you out. Now, the first thing you need to do guys is you need to come here, press register to open your account. Now from here, choose the country that you're from. So we are based in South Africa. And secondly, I'm just gonna put in my email, and here I'm just gonna put in my password and then press continue. I'm gonna save my logins. So usually when you open an account with Exness, it's going to take you to the web terminal, but I prefer using MT4 and MT5. So you need to go back, sign in with the details that you just put in right now after saving, and just press continue. Then from there guys, you now have your demo account. The next thing you need to do guys, I want you to please stop trading for the next 15 or 30 days. And the reason is I want you guys to practice what I'm going to be teaching you until you are profitable. So first things first, you need to make sure when you trade with the plan. And trust me when I tell you guys, you're going to be able to make $500 a day at the end of the month. That is more than 15,000 USD. I'm not asking a lot from you guys. That is why we're here, to help you exactly how to navigate in the Forex industry, especially the beginners all the way to advanced traders. There's also going to be a lot that you guys are going to learn from this video as well. You can see we have a demo account that is created, and I want to make sure you guys don't miss any steps. So I'm going to come here, open an account so that you guys can see the whole process. I recommend everybody to start with the standard account because this account has a fixed spread, minimum deposit of $1. However, I do recommend that you put in at least $100 or $1,000. So now after pressing here, you're going to click continue, and then like I said guys, you're gonna firstly start with your demo account. Leverage, the higher the leverage, the more you can make, the more you can lose as well. So from here, since we already did the $1,000 challenge, I'm gonna put 1,000 here. So another thing guys, when you put your starting balance, make sure you put an amount that can relate to how much you can deposit. Here, just put any nickname for your account. I'm just gonna put FS Goat. And for your password, you can just put a simple password, create account. And just like that, we are good to go. Wait for your account to be created. And from here, you need to press trade, download your MT5 platform. So I'm gonna go there, and then here you just need to press next and then click finish. And then from here, click here and then go back to your original account. Then here you just you need to make sure you go to trial 9, copy your login, and put in the password that you just created. And then from here, you need to come to trade, and there we go. Once you get here, guys, you just go to your new account. As you guys can see, you need to come here and show all. So for a standard account, you need to make sure you trade all the pairs with M. So what I like to trade is gold. Gold is one of my favorite pairs because it pays a lot when you're trading with Exness. And then from here, you need to put in your chart and you need to press this here. And what I also like to do immediately when I get here is to come back to the bottom and remove the grid. So now that the grid has been removed, I want to show you guys how to have your charts in the simplest way possible. What you need to do now, you need to come back to properties. You need to update your bar up to blue and update your bar down to red. Go to bull candle. When you see bull candle, this represents when the market is going up. So I'm going to change it to blue as well. And when you see red candle, this represents when the market is going down. You can also choose to keep it white or you can also turn it red. But usually this one I like to keep it a bit white so that it gives me a nice contrast. So whenever you see a blue candlestick, it means the market is going up. And when you see a red candle, it means the market is going down. And over here, guys, we have our time frames, right? Meaning that if I go to 1 minute time frame, it means that every candlestick that is here represents a 1 minute movement. And whenever you see a green one, it means that the market opened and closed at the same price. No movement. Whenever there's a push towards the upside, you're going to see blue candlesticks. Push towards the downside, you're going to see red candlesticks. Each candlesticks represent the time frame that you're on. So if I go to the 1 hour time frame, it means it took an hour to create this candlestick. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours for just to have this small move over here. Now, secondly, guys, after having your nice charts like this, you need to come to charts and you need to save your template. Then from here, you can rename it to whatever you like. Since this is a new platform, I'm just gonna put it as FS Code template. And the reason you need to do that is making sure that when you go to the next page, you're able to include your template. And if you find yourself in this situation, it means you need to put in another trading pair for a standard account. It means that a trading pair that ends with an M. So I'm going to put that there as well. So for me to have that very same chart without a lot of work, I'm just going to come back here and load my template. There we go. Another thing, guys, is also people who don't like trading with indicators. And in order for you to remove that, you need to come to the indicator list, press the indicator, and then remove it, right? Same thing applies. If I go to the gold trade as well, just come to the indicator, press the indicator, delete, and it's removed. So what I'm going to be teaching you guys as well is how to understand market structure and liquidity. But before you can do that, we need to know which tools and instruments you can use that can help us analyze the market and be able to be profitable. We also use TradingView, but I think it's also important for you guys to familiarize yourself with the MetaTrader platform. In order to add your instruments, you need to come here, press customize, and add all the instruments that you're gonna need. For example, you can put in the Fibonacci's, you can put on your rectangles, press insert, you can come back, put in your arrow, press insert. Basically come back and look at all the things that you're gonna need that can help you analyze the market. And then from here, you can come back and be able to add your rectangle. And guys, there's a lot of things you can do. You can leave your rectangle like this on your chart. However, if you want it to be very visible, you can also update it. Just come to properties, make sure that you draw as a background that you can be able to see your charts. When you come to parameters, you can also choose to fill it up. And usually when you fill it up, it's not gonna look nice for it to be very dark. I feel like for me that is too bright. So you can always use a very light color. It can be any color of your choice. I'm just giving you guys an example. And then from there, this is the first instrument that we're using that can help us analyze the market. So these tools help us in understanding how the market reacts. For example, we can see over here that the market has been struggling to push below this level, making this level a significant area. This means this is our support structure, meaning that the market is failing to push below this level, and this area over here is acting as a support. Hence, the market pushed all the way towards the upside. So in order for you to be profitable when you trade the market, you need to buy low and sell high. Just like anything else in life, guys, in order for you to make profit, you need to buy low, sell high. Let's say, for example, you're selling apples. It'll be better for you to buy an apple for $2, for example, and be able to sell it for $6. That way you are profitable. We buy low and we sell high. Same thing still applies in Forex trading. Now, secondly, you can also use your trend lines. Let's say, for example, I can put this over here. This for me can also act as an uptrending support structure, right? A diagonal line still acting as a support, meaning that from this level as well, we can see that the market is struggling to push below this level. So there's a possibility that the market can continue pushing all the way towards the upside, because you can see once the market came here, it failed to push below. It came here, it failed to push below this level, came back here, failed to push below this level, and it came back here, which is giving us a possibility of pushing above. So another thing that we have here, guys, this can also be a trend. You can just press Control Hold and then move it to the other side. If you're using an iOS device, you're gonna press Command Hold, move to achieve the same results. So basically, guys, these are some of the techniques you can use that can help you predict the market and inevitably help you know where to enter your buys and where to enter your sells. Another thing that you need, guys, is you need to know that risk management is very important. Whenever you analyze and you enter a trade, as I'm going to show you after this, you need to always use a stop loss and take profit and have a positive risk to reward ratio. So another thing that you need to understand, guys, is once you have a setup, you need to let your setup continue. This is just a rough sketch. This is a rough example of showing you guys how the market works. So let's say, for example, we're opening a buy trade over here. Just gonna accept this. Can come here, open a buy. Once I press buy over here, I'm able to open a trade. Now, opening this trade, you can see that we have a very small loss because we used a very small lot size, meaning we used a small volume. And the more you use a small volume, this will help you not risk a lot. However, you'll also not make a lot of money. So for example, if I come back here and I put in 11 and I press buy, the market will open another trade, but it will be at a bigger loss than the previous one. Whatever trade that you open will always open in a loss. And this is because of spreads, right? And if you want to see your spreads properly, I think there's something that I forgot. You need to make sure that you also show your ask price. You see, if you look at this over here, when I press, there's no ask price. But when I press again, now you can see your ask price. So what does that mean? So you can see over here, we have two lines. The one on top is for when I open a buy, it's going to be exactly at the top, and the sell will be exactly at the bottom. So if I enter a buy, it's going to show me a buy exactly where there's an ask price, and a bid price is going to open a sell where there's a bid price. Hope you guys are able to understand that. And when I close my trades, you can see that my balance is decreasing. And this is because I have closed my trades in losses. Like I said, guys, whenever you open a trade is going to open in losses because of spread. You need to work yourself towards profit, meaning that I open a trade and close it here. I'm not making any money. However, if I want to make some money, I need to exercise patience. You need to be patient to wait for your setup to hit your profit target. And when I talk about a profit target, let's say, for example, you don't want to buy and sell here. You can still press new order, which shows you more information as well, where you can enter a sell by a market or a buy by a market. And that is using market execution. Now, when I enter a buy, I'm able to modify my order, meaning that if I drag and drop, I'm going to have what you call a TP. When we have a TP, this is a take profit, meaning this is where the market will close my trade when it goes into profit. And if I drag and drop again towards the downside, when I open a buy, I'm going to have an SL. An SL means a stop loss. You can see for the trades that I've put in SL, and a TP will update in my trade. This is the history. So I need to go back to my trade in order for me to see my open trades. So you can see already here, this trade has went a little bit in profits. If I go over there, you can see that I open my trade. If I go to the 1 minute chart, you can see that I opened a trade and it has went up a little bit. Then that is why it's in profit. So that is exactly what I was talking about, guys. You need to have patience to wait for a trade to hit your profit or your loss. You always need to have patience for the market to play around to hit either a profit or a loss. So guys, when you enter the market, there's three things that are actually required. You require your entry point. That is where you're going to enter the market. You also need a take profit, and that is where you're going to exit in profits. And you also need a stop loss, and that is where you're going to exit in a loss. What it means is you need to know exactly when the market has changed direction from your prediction. What I showed you guys when I analyzed the market is mainly showing you guys what is mostly possible. So for the example that I've used, let's say the market pushes all the way towards the upside. Let me also change the color of this so it's easier for you guys to focus. So from the example I've used, if you enter buy here, it means you're expecting the market to push towards the upside. And should the market actually buy and go towards the upside and hit my take profit, my trade will close in profits, meaning that I have made profit. However, if I'm wrong and the market goes towards the downside and it actually hits my stop loss, it means that I'll be out of that trade and I'm going to be waiting for a better trade. Now, if you look closely, guys, you can see that my stop loss and my take profit are not of the same size. This is because you need to always have a positive risk to reward ratio. So I'm going to give you guys an example. Let's say I'm risking 1% in order for me to make 2%. That gives me an edge over the market, knowing that when I win, my wins will always be bigger than my losses. And that is how I'm going to be profitable. Remember, guys, when you trade Forex, you need to know that it's fine for you to have a big win. It's also okay for you to have a small win. And it's okay for you to have a break even whereby you're closing your trade at entry. You didn't make a profit or a loss. And it's okay to also have a small loss, but you should never ever have a huge loss, meaning that let's say your stop loss is all the way towards the downside. Let's say your stop loss is actually all the way over here, meaning that you want to risk more than you can actually make. And if you do that, you're going to see that overall you're going to lose money because the approach is wrong, as you guys can see. So now if I go to another page, just showing you guys an example of what I mean and how to use your tools. Let's say, for example, we put a trend line at the bottom over here, and then we come back again, drag and drop, and then we put this at the top. We can also have a trading setup, right? When I spoke about waiting for a setup to mature, it means that I've analyzed the market and I'm waiting for what is most probable to happen. So I'm going to explain all these things that I'm doing to the market so that it's easier for you guys to understand how the market works. As you guys can see, we're previously inside this trend. And what a trend is, it means that the market has been going all the way towards the upside. And ever since it came here, we've been in a bearish trend. The market has been trapped on the downside and it finally broke outside, giving us a possibility of a push towards the upside. And how do I know that? It's because we call this move from here to there an impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, and an impulse outside our resistance. This was a line whereby the market was failing to push outside. If you look closely here, the market pushed and it couldn't get out of this level, pushed, couldn't get out, pushed, couldn't get out, finally got out. Now that level that was acting as a ceiling is now acting as a floor where the market can bounce on it and push towards the upside. This is basically one of the techniques that you can use in order for you to find entries. Now, another thing I want to show you guys is also how to take signals, right? And I'll show you guys exactly how to do that. So now what I want to do is, let's say for example, guys, and if you guys check over here, we have a free channel where we trade with our community. And last week we gave a sell on GBJPY, whereby a lot of these guys actually made money of the trades. And if you guys are interested in this, make sure to click the link in the description to join our free Telegram group where we give you guys free trades in order for you to make free money and be profitable like we do. Previously, guys, we gave a sell signal over here. And how this works is, you can see this is signal that we gave over here. We saw that the market was pushing all the way towards the upside and we were waiting for retracement and we were capitalizing on the sell movement, and we got out, waited again for another opportunity whereby the market gave us a more bigger setup that you guys are going to learn over time, whereby we had a very strong ceiling over here. And then if I zoom a little bit closer, you can see we had an impulse move, correction, and a further impulse towards the downside. This over here was a small retest. I can always go further for you guys to understand, but this is exactly how the market works. And to show you how this works, guys, remember the example I showed you. Let's say, for example, the market from here was coming from a bullish trend. And what a bullish trend is when the market is going towards the upside. A bullish trend, the market is going up. We can see that by seeing the market go towards the upside, retest, which is an impulse move, correction, impulse move, and it finally broke outside this area, the area whereby the market could not break out. And when it finally breaks out, that area that was acting as support, it will then act as a resistance, enabling us to enter our cells. And those are examples of setups that you can take when you want to make a trade. But continuing from what I was talking about, guys, taking a signal, right? Now, when you want to take a signal, let's say we gave a GBJPY sell, you will need to go to GBJPY, drag and drop. And when we get here, don't forget again, we need to go to our charts, upload template. And then from here, let's say you want to enter a sell, you can drag and drop to update, or alternatively, you can also come to new order, come to stop loss and take profit. So what you're going to need is to come here, copy your take profit and paste it over here, copy your stop loss and paste it over there, and then press sell, and it's going to be able to put all those things on the chart for you. When you put a stop loss here, take profit here, you're going to find a trade with a stop loss and take profit. You just need to come here and modify your chart, put in a take profit that has been given, put a stop loss that's been given, and you're automatically in a trade. Another thing that you guys need to do is you need to keep a journal of your trades and make time to read more and back test, meaning that you need to look back on your charts in order for you guys to improve overall. And what I mean by that is you need to come back here and save the picture of the current market. And how you save a picture, you need to make sure you click and remove this. You don't need this, just need to come and take active chart as it is and press OK. So what I personally like to do is I go to desktop and I have a folder of my charts whereby I keep all my charts there to see exactly how the market has been playing out. And then when you press over there, you're gonna see that automatically the picture will be saved. So this will help me see how the market played out. Let's say, for example, the market continues selling towards the downside. I'm going to be able to see how the market sold and how the market respected the setup that I had and what I need to look for again in order for me to have wins. Because it's important for you guys to always go back to your charts, put in the work and upgrade your skill. A lot of times people don't actually understand that in order for you to improve, you need to understand that Forex trading is a skill. And that is why I'm telling you guys, you need to do this over a few days until you are able to see that you're profitable before you put in raw money. The moment you start putting in raw money, it's when you know that you're profitable. And when you want to start immediately, you want to put in raw money and you're not yet profitable, you can put in like $1,000 or $100. And then from there, as long as you're able to use our link, you can send us proof on Telegram that you've made a deposit using our link. We're going to give you all these trades completely for free. That is why I'm telling you guys, we're here to help you make money for free. We already know how to trade. I can just decide to be off the grid like we've already been before. And we literally came back on YouTube, guys, mainly because we wanted to serve our purpose. As much as we're here giving you guys all this information completely for free, it's still important for you guys to remember that those who want to take it to the next level, those who want to take it to the next step, you shouldn't be shy to invest in yourself, deposit in your account, start trading with us, and be able to make money with the people that you look up to. In order for you to succeed in Forex, you need to find a mentor that you know can trade, and you need to stick to our principles. If you want to do this journey alone, it's also completely fine. However, if you want to trade with a professional like myself, that is what I recommend for you to do. Like I told you guys, trading is a skill. I've been trading for a very long time. The same way you can look at people in any other field as well. It could be sports. Anytime you see people like Ronaldo working very hard, know that there's been a lot of time where they also had to backtest, work on the skill and keep on improving. The only reason we are able to be at this level is because we have worked on a strategy. And that is the last tip that I want to give you guys as well. Make sure that you have tried and back tested your trading strategy. That is why you need to trade for 30 days, become profitable before you can go in with raw money. That way it's 100% guaranteed. When you put in your $100 or your $1,000, you're going to be able to grow that into 1,500 or even more from all the tips that we've shown with you guys today. Same thing with us, guys. We have worked so much on a skill, and that is why I know personally today there is no strategy that is better than the FX Code 4.0 strategy, of which that is the strategy that we've used and we have worked on for many years. We have given out a lot of free strategies on YouTube. We've given out 1.0, 2.0, but the importance of working on your own strategy or a strategy that is not yet well known is that the more a strategy is known, the less effective their strategy becomes. And guys, that is only because the market keeps on constantly changing and developing, meaning that whenever you have a strategy and hundreds of millions of people are using the very same strategy that we're using, it means that the market will learn the strategy and work against you. So that is why it's important for you guys, those who want to really take it to the next level, join our 2% club, whereby we're going to be giving you guys free signals. As long as you're able to deposit using the link in the description, you can get free signals from us and be able to make money completely for free. You guys have already seen that already this year we've made a lot of money because we've been gatekeeping this strategy, but we got to a point whereby right now we want to share and help others. For me, my twin, we really have a passion to teach. We always want to see ourselves impacting lives. That's a motivator for us to always get up and do more for a lot of people. I can't force anyone to change their lives. I can only help those who want to change their lives. And just like that, guys, it's Ever's Got Your Mentor signing out.